You think he's dead, guys? Somebody left their torso over here.
Desh here, and today I'm bringing you another Cyberpunk 2077 video. I'm sharing my top 5 must-haves, and the good news is you can get most of these early on, even at lower level. Personally, I'm going for a Netrunner build with a focus on hacking and stealth. But whether you're going for a similar build or focusing more on body and going for a solo class, in my opinion, these are still must-have items that are awesome, especially early on. They're a ton of fun, they're easy to get, and a blast to have on hand, no matter which type of build you're running. So let's get to it. Here are my top 5 must-haves in Cyberpunk 2077. First up are Mantis blades. Now, there are a variety of awesome Mantis blades out there, but most are level locked, and that can be a pain, especially if you know these are something you definitely want to get your hands on. So today, I'm going to show you how to get a legendary pair of Mantis blades for free that you can get at any level. This pair of legendary Mantis blades can be found in an alleyway near Corpo Plaza in City Center. Zoom in on your map and look for this roundabout. Look for the road heading northwest from the roundabout. You should see an exclamation mark on your map near a fast travel point. Track this side job and start heading in that direction. You'll know you're in the right spot when you approach this building. Night City, Center of Behavioral Health. Once you head down the alleyway on the left side of the building, you'll get a call from Regina, as you do with most side gigs that pop up once you near a certain location. Regina will ask you to take down the cyber psycho located in the room just ahead. However, you don't actually have to take out the cyber psycho in order to get the blades. That's right, you can literally run in and steal these legendary Mantis blades without having to go anywhere near the cyber psycho. Just run in here, loot the blades out of this crate, and run back out. That's it! Now remember, you'll have to visit a Ripper dock to install any cyberware, including these blades. But once you do, you can start going ham on mobs, you can even hold and release to lunge at enemies, and I promise, these legendary Mantis blades do not dash a point. Up next is Double Jump. Double Jump is great for many reasons. Not only are they super fun, but they really come in handy in different types of situations. Whether it's exploring high locations like a rooftop that could have unique loot, or using them to your advantage in a fight where you climb something really tall that gives you the higher ground. The cyberware you'll want to purchase is called Reinforced Tendons for legs. I believe you could pick these up in most Ripper docks, however, I love going to our buddy Vic because he's kind of a G. But no matter which Ripper dock you visit, they will cost the same. Keep in mind, this cyberware does cost 45,000 eddies. But the good news is you can level up your street cred pretty fast by doing gigs and side missions. And many of these pay pretty well, and they definitely add up. I've been taking my time with my first playthrough since I'm RPing my character, focusing mainly on side quests, and after playing only a few days, I was able to get my street cred up pretty high. I even splurged and bought a cyber deck, and just a couple days later, I already had, once again, over 100k eddies. And cyber decks aren't cheap either, by the way. You can also get more cash by selling gear and weapons. I tend to deshmantle most junk to use the contents for upgrading and crafting, but tend to sell anything that sells for over 200 eddies. By the way, if you're looking for an easy way to up your stealth and street cred, you can do so by helping out the cops when you see this appear on your map. After you take out the baddies, remember to clean up your mess by looking for a place to dump the bodies, like these dumpsters, or the trunk of a car, even a fridge, anything with this symbol. In doing so, you're not only hiding the evidence, but you're cleaning up the city and leveling up stealth and street cred as well. Now, I'm not sure what level is required to have access to purchase the double jump, but I do know you can get them as low as level 10 street cred. So as long as you're above level 10, you should be good to go. You'll notice there are 2 options when selecting this cyberware: charge jump and double jump. Personally, I think the charge jump mechanic is similar to the animation you get when you hold and release to lunge at enemies with your Mantis blades. Of course, with charge jump, you could jump higher and vertically, not across, but to me, the animation is pretty similar, so I prefer the double jump. It takes me back to my Mario 64 days. And to be honest, I just love the ability to double jump in any game. Number 3 on my must-haves list is Jackie's bike. Now, when it comes to driving in Cyberpunk 2077, I wouldn't say I'm the best, but I will say driving around on a bike is much easier, at least for me. So I definitely recommend getting one, and you can actually get the one belonging to your beloved Jackie Wells. Now, this isn't really a spoiler considering it was in the Cyberpunk 2077 trailer. However, if you somehow missed it, you might want to fast forward the video now. By the way, I did know this was coming, and yet it still completely got me. Quite unexpectedly, actually. I ended up bursting into tears live on stream, and all I gotta say is when it comes to story and your connection to these characters, the devs did a fantastic job because this game gives me all the feels. Alright, so at the end of the highest story mission, you'll have the option to choose what happens to Jackie's body after his untimely death. I chose take him home to his family. After you finish the prologue and start Act 2, you'll unlock a side quest called Heroes, where you need to call Jackie's mom, Mama Wells. During this quest, you'll visit Jackie's garage where you can choose an item to bring as tribute for the offerenda. I chose the belt, and when talking to Misty, I actually chose to respect her position and didn't try to convince her to come. Now, I know other people chose something else in the garage, like the book, or chose to encourage Misty to go to the offerenda, and they were still able to get the bike. But I do believe some options do not guarantee you the bike, so make sure to take your time and consider all the options when doing this quest. Once Mama Wells gives you the keys to Jackie's bike, it will permanently be added to your collection of vehicles that you can summon at any time by pressing V. And trust me, Jackie's Arch is a pretty sweet ride. I have a blast riding around on this while exploring Night City, and I even took it into the Badlands to mess around with jumps and donuts out in the open desert. Next on my list is a quality cyber deck. Now, in my first playthrough, I chose Street Kid as my first life path, and again with a focus on hacking. And I gotta say, a good cyber deck is definitely clutch if you're going for a netrunner build and plan on doing a lot of quick hacks. You can view your cyber deck in your inventory under Cyberware, and you can purchase or upgrade your cyber deck from a Ripper dock. When shopping for a good cyber deck, you'll want to focus on RAM, or the battery juice you'll need to execute your quick hacks, the buffer size, which is how many moves you get when unlocking demons and rewards while initiating a breach protocol, and slots, or the amount of quick hacks you have access to. Cyber decks can be a little costly as well, but again, they are a great investment, especially early on if you really enjoy hacking as much as I do, and you'd rather spend your eddies on a good cyber deck instead of a vehicle. And now you can, especially if you'll be rolling around on Jackie's Arch that we got for free. By the way, if you need help with quick hacks, be sure to check out my ultimate quick hacks guide linked in the description below. And the last item on my list is this beast of a gun, the one, the only, Overwatch. I'll be honest, this thing is indeed a beast. Now, although its full potential unlocks at body 6, even if you're rolling a netrunner class like myself and not speccing into body at all, this thing is still insanely powerful. And although you may feel a bit sluggish when lugging around this monstrosity, it does some incredible damage. You can literally one-shot baddies with this thing. Plus, it comes with its own custom silencer, perfect for those stealth missions. And the best part, you can get this rare/iconic power sniper rifle for free by helping out the lovely Pan Am. Not a bad price to pay if you ask me. Once you progress in the main story and help out your buddy Takamura, you'll unlock the side quest Ghost Town, where you'll meet Pan Am. Once you complete this quest, you'll unlock another called Riders of the Storm, and once completed, Pan Am will give you this Overwatch gun as a reward. Pretty cool, huh? And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my top 5 Cyberpunk 2077 must-haves. If you did, please give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe and be sure to turn on that bell. If you want to check out my live streams where I RP my character, be sure to follow me at twitch.tv/deshplease. And for written guides, check out cyberpunk.justlootit.com. Also linked in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.